I just received this in the mail, and I believe it's the clamps. Yep. Gosh, they're awfully small. Didn't realize they were gonna be that small, but if they say they fit, let me just check the package. And this is what these pieces look like. Let me see if the correct size is in here. Oh yes, it is. It's a T15s. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a screw T15. And of course, I drop it. So off camera, with all the frustration and trying to make things work, I'm still going to contact the seller because I have a suspicion that this is a size smaller, but so far this is what they look like on. So yeah, I made them work even though the bolts were a little too short. I just had to like squeeze them and drill them in as I squeezed them, and then, you know, once the screw bites, then it pretty much does the rest of the work. And then I realized whenever I took off the OEM hose that went from the cylinder block to the air intake manifold, that the piping size it looks like an AN8. It was much bigger. So this little I don't know what they call it, whatever this is, will not work because it will go into here, into this AN6, perfect, no problem, but the other end is too small. So what you gotta do is go to Home Depot again and return this thing and get yourself this stuff. Like $4 to $3, $9 to $12. Yay. So this is the size of what's in the car. I think it's ½ an inch. Yeah, it's ½ an inch. This is the size of the hose, 3/8 of an inch. They screw differently. 3/8 of an inch screw, ½ an inch screw. So you have to get a step down, double male-ended screw, or I don't know what they call these. I look at them and I see the numbers and I'm just like, hopefully it fits. I mean, you could just try them on at Home Depot. And, you know, the smaller side goes to the smaller one. I would recommend threading these. I should probably just do them right now. If I could find my threading tape, that'd be cool too. Oh, there it is. Okay, nice and tight. What are you doing, Rex? What you got there, Owlball? Sometimes my dog gets random things in his mouth that he's not supposed to have. Boom. Threaded, ready to go. And you're gonna need some extra clamps. So I'm gonna need 2 more of these. Yay. And just do the same thing to the other one. Or you could just like buy 8an hose from the beginning, and instead just buy ½ an inch of one of these and save a whole bunch of time. I mean, I'm kind of saving you time right now because I'm pretty much going through the mistakes for you. But, you know, I'll do the math and see which one's cheaper, which path. Going with an 8an hose and getting all the 8an components, because they are a little bit more expensive because they're bigger. Or just going with a 6an and doing all this extra to make things fit. And because I already ordered everything, I mean, if I had more money, because I have plenty of time to spare, if I had more money, I would just order 8an and call it a day. Because I don't have, like, obviously, I'm going through the cheapest path of doing all this shit. Obviously, I don't have money to spare, so all I can do is make it work. Plus, I feel a little bit more involved in the bring up of my car. I like knowing exactly everything that has went into making my vehicle better, perform better. Like, if anybody asks, how'd you do that? And I could just tell them, and they could follow my steps basically and make their vehicle better. Or at least this modification doesn't do shit towards performance. All it does is engine longevity. Plus, it's kind of like dress up, because this will stand out in my engine bay like crazy. It's like it catches the light like, gosh, looking good as fuck. And then this is red satin. Shit. I mean, if you got a blue setup, it'll work. If you got a purple, hey. No talking. Like I was saying, if you got a green setup, if you got a, you know, like, if you're gonna go with OEM look, get yourself a silver one, a gray one. There are chrome ones, there's gold ones, you know, etc. And a trusty Milwaukee drill. Got it from OfferUp. Got it used. Good deal. Got the torque wrench with it. I mean, you just, with XC 4.0 batteries, I mean, I'm just getting into this field. I just recently moved out of my parents' house. I mean, I'm back in it, but, you know, I'm getting out soon again because, thanks to some complications. But, you know, like, moving out really, you learn a lot of shit. Like, how to sign up electricity, and getting internet started, and fixing water leaks. Blah blah blah. Having to buy your own tools because you can't go to your dad's garage anymore and get some shit, you know. So this shit's like very good for starters. I mean, you can get the non-fuel line if you don't do things often, but I like to do a lot of things with my hands, and I wanted to get tools. If I'm gonna spend more than $100, I wanted to get tools that will pretty much last me until I'm 30 plus, hopefully. Milwaukee, please.